Hey guys, I'm Scott with TRAILPOWER, and today we thought we'd give you a look at how to remove a TRAILPOWER solar panel from the hood of your truck. Now, hopefully you'll never need to do this or want to do this, but in the unlikely event that you do need to or want to remove your panel, we're going to show you how to do that. And today we're going to do that with a combination of two things. Nice warm sun and Zebco 50-pound fishing line. And those two things together are going to help us remove this panel and hopefully not damage our vinyl wrap underneath. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to take a length of this line, about 6-7 feet of this, and we're going to tie this off to our mirror. And let me show you what we've done. We've taken this length of line and we've tied this off to our passenger side mirror over here, or the driver's side, either way. And this gives us an anchor point to be able to use to work this line up underneath our panel. And you can see I've already gotten it started here. And on this end of it, I have tied a screwdriver handle, and this just gives me something to hang on to so I'm not having to wrap this around my finger and cut into my fingers. So this is just for comfort. And so we're going to take this line, we're going to work this in underneath our panel. So you can see here we would put this under this corner, and then if this was stuck down, we would put it in there. And if we've got enough warm sun, this will cut underneath that adhesive and separate it from the vinyl wrap without damaging it, which is really cool. If you have trouble with that, and if it isn't cutting in, then you need to warm this up some more. So like I said, a nice sunny summer day is the perfect time to do this if you need to. Just let this heat soak, and this will get more pliable. And the adhesive will also get more pliable so that you can slice underneath that without damaging the vinyl. If you have to do this in a cold climate or in cold weather, it's going to be tough. That adhesive is super strong and you probably are going to damage your vinyl. I would highly recommend waiting for a nice warm day when you can get this out in the sun. Even if it's cool outside, once it sits out in the sun, this is going to absorb that sunlight and this is going to warm up and it's going to get softer. So just put this out in the sun and let it bake. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and pull this through. And you can see that I've already cut up to here. And so this has been in the sun for quite a while. It's pretty soft. So we're going to go ahead and just start gently, slowly tugging on this. And it's going to cut underneath that adhesive. And just take your time. If it's not cutting, you need to let it warm up some more. If you need to use a hairdryer to add some heat, you can do that. Now it's going to be cutting up both sides, so you want to keep an eye on that side as well. Make sure that it's not rubbing and damaging the vinyl. If it's marring the vinyl at all, put a rag or some piece of cloth underneath the fishing line there so that it doesn't mar the vinyl. Doesn't rub against it. We'll check this over here. Ours is looking okay. So we're going to go ahead and keep cutting. Going to keep pulling and pulling this through. And it's going to cut up both sides pretty equally. Okay, you can see we've got this whole side up now. We're going to keep going across the top. If you need to shorten this cord, you can, or you can wind some around your screwdriver like this. Kind of choke up on it. We're going to keep pulling that through. Got some guys golfing over here, so don't mind them. Okay, we're all the way over to the center here. I'm going to bring this through here, and then we'll pull back this way and keep cutting that last section. Okay, and we're all the way through. Now at this point, our panel is totally detached. Let's tilt this up so you can see underneath. There you can see we've got our panel removed and our vinyl is all intact underneath. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just work off some of this extra adhesive with our fingers. It's nice and soft, so it's easy to get off. And just be gentle so you don't tear any of that vinyl. Okay, we're going to keep doing this, and then we're going to come back after we've got this all cleaned up. We're going to clean this up with a wax and grease remover, and if there's any adhesive residue at all, we might use a citrus adhesive remover, but I don't think you're going to need to do that, because if you use this method, you're going to get most of that adhesive off. Then we're going to come back after that. We're going to come back and we're going to remove all of the adhesive around this panel in the event that we want to reinstall it. And this will let us put down new adhesive and install this on a new vehicle. If you don't plan to reinstall it, then you don't need to worry about it, but you can remove this adhesive. A lot of it's if it's in the sun like this, you can take off with your fingers, and you can just work this off. If you are having trouble with that, you can use an adhesive remover like a gentle citrus adhesive release, like from 3M, something like that, and that will soften this up and you can rub a lot of this off. If you have any stubborn adhesive that's left on the back of the panel, you can use an adhesive removal wheel, and these are available from like auto body repair shops that sell auto body supplies. And it is looks like a big eraser, but it's a wheel and it attaches to your drill, and then you can use your drill to gently move along that, and it will just grab that adhesive and just peel it off. It's a lot easier than using your fingers if you've got to get a lot of adhesive off like this. So this is what our adhesive remover disc looks like. It's basically a giant pencil eraser, and it goes into your drill. It comes in a package like this. It says Smart Eraser Pad, and you can get this at auto body supply stores, and it's made for removing adhesive, just what we're doing. And so you take this, and then you come up to your adhesive on the back of your panel, and then you just start working it with this pad. And you'll see it starts to remove this adhesive just like this. It balls it up. So it's like using your fingers, but 10 times faster. And so if you need one of these to remove the adhesive from the back of your panel, there you go, that's what you use.